top of the key. 1:24 left to play here in the second half. The jump hook. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Villanova trails by 7. And it's Bryant at the elbow. The 8-footer. No good. Good work defensively by Turner. And here's Texas. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Freak. Nailed from three-point land.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Longhorns.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall.
17 seconds left here in the second half of the game. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And Texas leads by 10.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
And the shot no good, a bit short. So the Longhorns win it. A confident win and one where they...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the College Championship Game.
Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Texas Longhorns.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. They've got Decker. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the 4. Now, here is Hill. Pass to Evans. There's the pick. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Now Decker. Evans at the elbow. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Hawkins. And that is good. And it's 6 points for Freak. And the Badgers with possession here.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school. You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Now here's Evans. Outside Hill. They set the pick. Here's Decker. Terrific design of a pick play, and he lays it in.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Edwards with it. He kicks to Freak. Pass to Hudson. Texas moving it around. Hudson with a screen on Hawkins. Edwards passes to Freak. To the left wing. Six on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Hill is out there with Hawkins. And it's Gibson in at the power forward position. The layup missed.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Here's Hudson. And that one's good. Hudson's got his first bucket in this one.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Now here's Gibson. Gibson with another miss.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Craig, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Now here is Hill. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Wade. Good, the assist goes to Hill.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here is Edwards. At the elbow, it's Freak. Cans the 12-footer. Freak's got the lead up to 7 now for the Longhorns.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights.
Welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
That's his first personal foul.
You know what, guys? That was the start that Freak and his team wanted in the first half. I mean, they didn't run away with the game, but they're in a really good spot to capture the title.
These first 5 minutes in the second half are going to be huge. They know their opponent is going to come out strong and try to even things up. But if they can keep their cool, they'll be on their way, I think, to the title.
Freak, he's in at point guard. Also, Ellis out there. Turner is out there with Doherty. And it's Ford in at the 4. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the 4 spot. They set the pick. Shot off the pick. It's good, and the Texas lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Hawkins.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks that Coach drew up. And guys, one big story that we have in this championship game is that a guy like Freak could boost his draft stock quite a bit. A win here could catapult him up the big boards of a lot of teams.
And, you know, while it's just one game, scouts will get a chance to see how he plays on the big stage. Knowing a player is at his best when the lights are brightest is a big plus in GM's books.
And it's Freak with the rebound.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Pick up by Hill. Decker kicks to Hawkins. They set the screen. Evans outside. Now here's Decker. Knocks down the three ball. Decker's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside will be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Here's Freak. No good. So the Badgers will take it the other way. Hill drives in. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Evans missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Freak dishes to 4. Unloads from 13. And another miss by Texas. Decker kicks to Hill. And here's Hawkins. To the wing on the left. Decker with it, working on Doherty. Out of bounds, Texas will take possession.
I don't know what happened right there.
Substitution.
Wisconsin trails by 4. Freak in at point guard. Also Ellis out there. Turner is out there with Doherty. And it's Ford in at the 4-man position. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Move the ball. Stick it
Now
to
here's
Mike.
Freak. Defense right on him. There's the dish to Turner. Buries it.
The sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
The Badgers making a switch here.
Sam Decker, Ronnie Hill, Brett Hawkins.
And the Badgers with possession here. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Outside Hill. And the wide open shot from Evans. No good from outside. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
And so the first one is good. He'll stay at the line for one more try. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
Those foul shots put them that much more in the driver's seat.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Again, maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
And there's the pass to Hawkins. Hill kicks to Hawkins. Takes the 3. The shot no good. So we see Texas get the win here. And what an incredible